Hi everybody, Jeffrey here with MaxHeight Web Solutions, and today we're actually going to do a walkthrough of registering a domain, getting your web hosting registered, and it is so simple, you're going to be amazed. If you've watched my other videos, you know that I recommend building your site with SiteGround. You can register your domain, build your site, your WordPress site. They're a fabulous company with amazing WordPress support. I've put a link below so you don't have to go searching through SiteGround for where to start. Click the link below and it should take you to this page. This is the domain search page, so we're going to just click on that field right there and we're going to try a domain name. So let's say your business is all about landscaping. So I type in landscaping. I don't add the .com because that's over here to the right already. And the http://www, all that's all embedded. So you don't need to type in any of that, just your specific business name or the domain name that you want to try to go for. I hit search and SiteGround's little search weasels go out on the internet and search and find out if that's available. Well, of course it isn't, and we knew that. And up here it says we're in step 1 of our 3-step process. Important, the domain you've chosen is not available. Yeah, we kind of knew that. You can choose one of the alternate domains they've suggested. Well, they haven't suggested any alternate domains because landscape.everything is probably taken. And it says $15.95, so $16 for a year, and then you would renew that every year if you could get this, but you can't. So let's see what happens if we pull down the .com drop-down menu. We see all of the top-level domains. Top-level domain is the .com, the .net, the .us, the .org, the .biz, the .everything as you see here. There's country-specific top-level domains. There's generic top-level domains. So what we're going to do is we're going to try .net. If we add .net and we say proceed, and we see is landscaping.net? No, it isn't available. And we know that because they would have already advised us. They would have already recommended, why don't you try landscaping.net? But because they didn't, I know it's not available. But what we're going to do is we're going to try one of these generic solutions over here just to see if it's available. Let's say landscaping.solutions and proceed and see what happens if I put that in. Well, that's not even available. So landscaping.nothing, really. Landscaping.everything has already been taken. Let's see what happens. And by the way, you really do want to go with .com. I would encourage you to steer away from the .net. The .org, if you are a nonprofit organization or a church or some kind of a community organization, you might go with .org. That's more relevant for that kind of an organization. But if you're running a business, I would recommend .com simply because it's the most trusted, it's the most widely known. People have a tendency to not be as trustworthy of .biz or .us. It's just not as common as .com. People are comfortable with that top tier domain. All right, so here's a little trick that we could try. So landscaping.com is not available. What if I put in my initials in front of landscaping? JA Landscaping. Let's try it. So jalandscaping.com, proceed. So it's going to do a search. That one's not available either. So there's a JA Landscaping out there. However, look what they did. They have said, how about jalandscaping.net? It is available. .biz is available. US is available. Org is available. Info, NL. All these are available. Still don't want them. Let's try, instead of JA, let's try my last name. Atherton Landscaping.com. Hit proceed. See what happens. Wow. There's actually an athertonlandscaping.com out there. Find out who that is. Get a piece of their business. All right, so Atherton Landscape is no good. So I'm going to try my 3 initials, including my middle name, JCA Landscaping. And this is what you do. You just kind of play with it. You keep finessing things, trying things, experimenting. Hit proceed. I'm really looking for something to hit the jackpot here with a .com. JCA Landscaping, not available. All these are not even .net's available for that one. Okay. Let's try Happy. HappyLandscaping.com. And I've changed the name of my business, huh? Nope, that's taken. Just so we can see what it looks like to move on to the next step of our process here. Let's try something crazy. Zebra Landscaping. If that's been taken, I want to know who named their company Zebra Landscaping. Wow, zebralandscaping.com. It's not available. I live in Colorado Landscaping, U.S. Moon Landscaping. Landscaping on the moon. Proceed. Wow, Moon Landscaping. You've got to be kidding me. Maybe I need to get out of landscaping altogether. But if that's my business, what am I going to do, right? I got to go with it. So I'm going to try Jeffrey Landscaping. Let's see. Nope, no good. All right, let's try my first and last name, Jeffrey Atherton Landscaping. Aha, there we go. So we got one. Now, hopefully it's not that hard for you to find your perfect domain, but it does take some time. You can see what you have to go through to finesse. You're not going to get your first choice or even your second choice, your third choice. You may end up taking your 15th or 20th choice for a domain because so many domains have already been taken. So you have to get creative. All right, so step 2 is now. They said, congratulations, domain jeffreyathertonlandscaping.com is available. So I'm about to register that domain name. And SiteGround is saying, well, you're getting the domain name, so we're going to bundle the package of web hosting. Your domain name will be part of your web hosting package. So I can see the 3 packages they offer here: the Startup, the Grow Big, or the Go Geek. Now, if you are a small business and I only need one website, that's all I'm doing is one website, then this Startup is fine for you. And you can look, it's 33 cents a month for this Startup package web hosting. That would be all you would need. If you do want to have multiple businesses or multiple websites, then you might want to go with the Grow Big or the Go Geek or some of these others, but they're still really dirt cheap. So, I mean, look at this. You could go with multiple websites, 30 gigabytes of web space, which is a lot, for $12 a month. Now, this is a startup price, and eventually it's going to go up to probably $12 a month for the startup. And for the Go Geek, it's going to eventually go up to $35 a month, and so forth. But if you look, you've got 10,000 visits monthly. If you get to that point, you're ready to move on anyway to a upgrade to a bigger package anyway. So let's say we're going to go small right now. We're going to go kind of cheap and save some money. So we're going to hit order now and see where it takes us. Now remember, this is bundling our web hosting and our domain name registration for a year. So they're going to want your email. Now you want to put in a valid email, and you create a password, confirm the password. Down here, client information, the typical stuff: your name, first name, last name, your company name, payment information, put in your credit card. Now we get down to the purchase information, and this is the important part. Let's verify. Our plan is the startup plan. Remember, that's the cheapy one, the little one for the one website that we're using. Good. The data center is in the US. Well, if you're in the US, you probably want your data center in the US. You can click this and change it. There's a couple data centers they have around the world. There's one in Singapore, there's one in England and United Kingdom and Europe and so forth. But you probably just want the US. Now, your period. This introductory price is 33 cents a month for 3 months. And then you're going to renew it at the normal rate of about $12 a month. But this, you can pull this down and you can change that to 12 months. But if you do, then it's $6 a month for 12 months, but you're paying it all now. You're paying for the whole year right now. But it breaks down to about $6 a month. So let's say we set it for a year. Rolling down here, we see some extra services that I want to go over with you. There are 3 extra services they recommend. One is already checked off because that's the domain registration. You're paying $15.95 for a year of registering that domain. The next thing down is domain privacy. Now, whenever you register a domain, your name and your contact information goes into a public registry and it becomes public information, public knowledge. Anybody can search and find out who has registered jeffreyathertonlandscaping.com. And they may send you emails. You might get a lot of spammy emails of people wanting to help you with your business and build your websites and do all this stuff. So I recommend is to tick off this domain privacy. Now you're going to pay $12 for a year, and you're going to pay that upfront right now. But that covers a year of privacy for your domain. So when anybody ever looks up the domain jeffreyathertonlandscaping.com, they don't get any of my contact information. It's all locked up and private. Also, the SiteGround site scanner is going to monitor your website daily to see if there's been any malicious code injected into it, any hacking attempts, anything like that, which is a pretty big deal. Now, if you have somebody who's hosting your website, they take care of that for you. For example, that's what MaxSite Web Solutions does as a hosting provider for all my clients. I take care of all this and I pay for it, and they pay me their monthly the monthly service fee. But for this, I would recommend, highly recommend, if you're running your website yourself and hosting it yourself, to get this site scanner. Also, that's going to be $20 for the year. And again, with each of these things, so let's tick them off and see what our total is that we're going to pay. So for a year of web hosting, a year of domain registration, a year of domain privacy, and a year of the site scanner, today we're going to pay about $120. You see it down here at the total. Then we would tick off this. If I really just want to try this and I don't want to spend a whole lot of money, I can tick these off. I can always add them later. And I can go back to my 3-month trial, and I've got my 3-month trial, my web hosting. Now I'm down to $17 for 3 months, and I'm paid for 3 months. And I'm going to try it out, and at the end of 3 months, then I'll decide if I want to keep going. But that is getting your domain registered and web hosting account set up so that you can go in here and then do a 1-button install of your WordPress website, which I will show you in the next video. Hopefully this gave you an idea how easy it really is to register a domain, get your web hosting set up and going. Then we'll look at the next step in the next video. If this video was helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if it wasn't, please give me some feedback. If you have any questions or anything to add to the discussion, please add them in the comments below. It's really helpful for me to get that feedback. I can give you more resources if I know what you need. Also, if you know somebody who would be helped by a video like this to find out how to get a domain registered and get web hosting set up, if you would consider sharing this with them. If you're not already subscribed to the MaxSite Web Solutions channel on YouTube, consider hitting the subscribe button down below. And when you do that, a little bell will appear. If you hit the bell, then you'll automatically be notified anytime I publish new videos. So until next time, thanks for watching. This is Jeffrey with MaxSite Web Solutions, wishing you great success in all your business pursuits and getting your website set up. Let me know how I can help you. Onward and upward.